You ever take a I'm not feeling good nap and then wake up feeling like better, but like just a little discombobulated? Cause same. Feeling very sporty spice, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna go on a little shoot day. We didn't really go anywhere besides my backyard, but I got some tip-packed content for you today. And it's all about the golden hour shooting at golden hour. And it's perfect timing because my friend Ricky just released his new song called Golden Hour. It's so good, and I'm so happy to like have been a part of like the promotion for this music. So if you guys want to give that a listen, I'm gonna make sure to link it down below. You can listen to it on all platforms, and make sure you guys go and give Ricky a good little follow too. I love him. He's so cute and so talented. I'm so proud. So yeah, make sure you guys stay to the end to hear all of the tips that I have when it comes to shooting alone. And if you guys want to see how I edit my photos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and that will let me know, and I will be sure to get that to you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the vlog portion of this. For the look, I'm just gonna do something soft and natural. I just mainly want to focus on skin because I look really, well, this is filtered, but I have a lot of like just dark spots that I want to cover up, do something to my brows, and just give my face a little bit of life for these photos. The sun is setting quite fast, so I'll have to get some pictures like now. So we made it outside, and this is really hard because I wasn't able to zip my dress up all the way because the zipper's in the middle of my back and my arms just can't fold like that. So we'll just have to make it work. I'm gonna set up in the sun over here, and yeah, let me just show you the setup. All right, so 2-minute setup is all done. We've got my phone here on its side with the front facing camera, and this this attachment for cell phones to connect to the tripod. My tripod on a chair because it doesn't go high up enough for me. So now I just kind of take the pictures. I use this little godsend, this remote right here, and I just go to town. All right, so let's get to shooting.
You shine through like the sunlight do. I might just write you a tight haiku. Fuck what I might do, let's rendezvous. Bring some friends, maybe like 2. I can spot you in a crowded room. I'm consumed by your texture. Hope I'm next up, and if so, then bless up. Hope this time I won't mess up. Look, I won't mess up.
What are you doing, Leia?
Shower. So with that being said, let's plant some flowers, yeah. And if not, I'ma be so blue. Probably right.
Okay, so now we just finished. We're gonna look through the photos a little bit. We'll finish the first batch anyway to see what other shots that I want to get. I just really love like sun pics. They're my favorite. So I see I need to keep the same momentum, but kind of focus more, you know what I mean? It's really hard to see when you ain't got your glasses. But yeah, these are the shots. Let's get some more. Usually, you know, it takes a little cute little second. So I throw on my favorite tunes, some caliuchis, you know what I mean? Get the vibe going, and then snap the shot. It's also kind of hot out here, so dealing with that.
Write some sad songs while I think about you, yeah.
Been thinking about you. Say I've been thinking about you. Mind is running, you ain't got a clue. Trying to get through to you, get to you. Let's bloom together. You and I can stand in any weather. When I look at you, smile, can't be mad forever. You the king and baby, I'm Coretta. There's nothing I want more in life than to grow. Nothing I want more than someone to peek at my soul. Time to unfold, like I just got back from vacay. I know my life seemed like Mayday. Crazy, but you always save me. Got me feeling like a million payday. Irreplaceable like me, my sweating.
Alrighty, so I went through the second batch and picked out the ones that I liked. It's really hard to do like golden hour shoots because, well, first off, Leia's in some of them and I didn't even realize. But shadows is really hard, man. So I'm gonna try to set up the camera in a slightly different way to get the shadow of the tripod out of the shot. And I think actually I'm gonna move to side of my house to see what kind of shots I can get there. I'm just trying to do it in the direct sunlight, which is only honestly 1/4 of my backyard and some of the front. So I'm gonna just make my way up there. Forgot I need a stool or an elevated source, so be right back.
You know I'll always give you everything, so let's plant these flowers. It's golden hour, the time is ours. Been thinking about you. Say I've been thinking about you. Mind is running, you ain't got a clue. Trying to get through to you, get to you. Been thinking about you. Say I've been thinking about you. Mind is running, you ain't got a clue. Trying to get through to you, get to you.
So when it comes to your device, you want to make sure that you got a good setup. My first tip is to use a remote. Now, this $8 remote has changed my life forever. Honestly, it's $8 and you connect it with your phone and you just take pictures with it. And it takes live photos, it takes regular photos. It can start a video for you if you wanted it to. It's honestly a really, really good minor investment, but good investment nonetheless. And for me personally, I love a good candid shot. And to get those candid shots, it can be pretty difficult, especially shooting alone. So if you have this remote, it's really good for that because you don't need to set up a timer. You can just hit go and just get those moving and action shots. Now, to take my photos, I always use a tripod with a phone attachment, whether it be like a short like 6-inch tripod or a tall 63-inch tripod. I always use a tripod just because it helps with stability and it acts as an arm when my arms are like in the frame. And I always use a phone attachment. To see the one that I use, you can go ahead and check the description box to my Amazon page where I have it linked and listed. When setting up your device, whether it be your iPhone or a camera, make sure you turn on the grid. It cuts your viewfinder into 9 different sections, so it's easier to see where the vertical lines and the horizontal lines, just so you can get the straightest shot possible. I have it both on my iPhone and on my camera. It helps so very much. Like right now I can see where my grass ends and where my gate begins, and I can line that up with the horizontal lines in the front, and it makes my life so much more easier. Now, my last tip when it comes to your device is to move the camera slightly off to the side. So when you're in that straight on golden hour light, it can be very difficult to not have something in the frame. So it's super crucial that you move the device off to the side and you can look straight on to like the sun, for instance, or just face straight on to the sun. It gives a little bit of variety in a point of view, but also it just really helps with those shadows, because shadows in a frame are not the best. Not a look. Now onto posing. When it comes to posing, I have many a tip, so let's get started. So my 3 main focal points for this shoot was my dress, my hair, and my skin. And for skin, the underexposed setting, I think is just so beautiful and on anyone's skin tone, and that lives on the iPhone. So I like to tap the screen on the skin, and then it either lowers the brightness itself, or sometimes I lower it just a little bit more to give that extra sort of moodiness, sort of vibiness to the pic, if you will. And it definitely helps. It definitely looks beautiful, and like I said, across the board, it looks great on everyone. So I definitely suggest giving it a try if you do have the iPhone and you didn't know that hack already. My next tip is just really simple, and it's the smiles. You know what I mean? Warm, kind eyes go a really long way, especially if you're not like smiling smiling with your mouth, using your eyes to do so will just give a nice, open, inviting feel to the photo. And how you smile, if you don't know, is just you smile and then make sure to like hold it in your eyes too, like just genuinely smile, and then let the smile go on your mouth, but you still hold it in your eyes. So you see how my face is still lifted, but she ain't smiling. Her ass is smiling. Same effect, but it gives you more of a freedom when it comes to your posing and like your facial expressions. So for me personally, I like to stay in the way that my body looks most flattering, and that's when I'm slightly twisted. Like I'll plant my pelvis side and twist towards the front to give like the full frontal of my clavicle, if that makes any sense. And stand with my back straight up. If you're stuck on poses, give her a try, and in that is a lot of movement too, so you can definitely get some of those candid shots. So this next part I think is very, very crucial when it comes to having a photo shoot, and that's music. That is music, my friend. Like I mentioned earlier, my friend Ricky released this song. I think it's so perfect, especially for this literal golden hour photo shoot. Turn that bad boy on and get to clicking. It's just, you find the vibe that you're going for and you just start shooting with it. So like if you want more of a romantic look, throw on some romantic tunes like Golden Hour or Kali Uchis or Amy Winehouse. And if you want something more upbeat, go for like some Drake or some, who else? I don't know, Bazzi. Throw something on just to get you loosey-goosey and in the mix. And like I said, perfect for candid shots if you're a little bit of a dancer. And my last tip, but not least tip, is just to have fun. Like the great thing about shooting with yourself is that there's no one to give you any rules or tell you what to do. You are the person in charge, so you do what you want to do. And the more you have fun, one, the more content you have, but two, it's conveyed in your photos. So that's it. That's all my tips. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed below so you can see more content like this one. For how I did my makeup or just my makeup products, you can go ahead and check the description box. I have it listed over on my blog, and while you're over there, you should subscribe to my blog so you can get post updates as well. So like I said, if you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.